Good afternoon. Thank you all for joining me this Saturday afternoon. I see Tammy, always 100, never fake, is in the house. Good evening to you, Lady D. Jones and Mrs. Miller. Good evening to you. Love you guys big time. I'm going to speak probably for about 20 to 30 minutes, and I'm going to let you all continue to enjoy your weekend, and I'm going to try and do the same thing. But if I'm here on a Saturday, I feel it is something that you all really need to hear. We're going to talk about the Breonna Taylor case. The Attorney General, the grand jury. What was in his report? If you notice, no one has taken a charge for Breonna Taylor's death. Nobody. The charges that the officer did receive didn't have anything to do with Breonna Taylor. It had everything to do with her white neighbors when bullets hit their building. Before we get there, while we're protesting, while we're speaking out loudly against all of the injustices that Blacks continue to receive in the United States, we still are not being heard. We still are not being acknowledged. Still. It's as if we just do not exist. And I'll be saying this until they lay me down. The protesting people, y'all can come on in from out of the rain. That's not working. It's not working. Baltimore told its police officers, and these things I'm going to upload later onto our Facebook page. You go and read them in its entirety, or wherever people like to read them. Buffalo says its police officers no longer have to show you their name. You can see their badge number, but you can't see their name. Prior to this, Buffalo police officers was already putting tape over their name. Now, I don't even have to explain that. I don't. Florida says, and I'm paraphrasing, you can pull it up. We want to enact a law so when people are fleeing, protesters, if they want to put it in reverse, turn around and run their ass over, that's legal. That's legal. That's fine. See, it's only right when they say it's right, and it's wrong when they say it's wrong. Well, you can't get this passed if you don't like what they're protesting about, just run them over. You know they're not going to go for that. Well, let's just say the protesters were harassing them, and they were trying to get away, and they couldn't, so they ran them over. Now we can get that passed. You can run them over legally. Nothing be done. Again, we're told we can protest, but we're told what time to protest, when to take a damn break, what side of the town to protest on, and what time the protest must end, and the curfew is in effect at such and such time. I honestly cannot understand why the police have to be present during a protest. I can't understand why you can legally tell someone what time the protesting must end. I don't mind you protesting about what we do to you all. You have that right as a citizen, but you will do it in a non-violent way. You understand that? You understand that, nigga? Yes, boss. I understand, boss. So while we're listening to boss and we're protesting peacefully, another police officer somewhere, probably in that city or somewhere in the United States, is harassing a black person, has just shot and killed a black person. So you can continue to inflict violence on me and my people, but we have to be peaceful. We tell the protesters 7 days a week, 365 days a year, protest peacefully. No, what you should be doing is telling the fucking cops, stop fucking with them. You cannot continue to throw violence at them and think they're going to be peaceful. You must now be met with the same force that you dishing out. You got to be met with that same goddamn force. Niggas, y'all got to wake the fuck up. They gonna beat your ass and tell you how to address getting your ass beat and tell you to protest peacefully. Tell the goddamn cops to stop fucking with us. But y'all want to do it the biblical way. Y'all want to do it Dr. King's way. If you would study your Bible instead of reading your Bible, you would understand that you had a God who was violent. If you would study it instead of reading it, you would find out that God was violent when he had to be. 3 or 4 months. The research says niggas will stop protesting. They gonna go back to business as usual. So they don't mind the protest. Because during the protest, they're gonna harass you, arrest you, probably shoot you. They don't mind. Right before we came on air, someone sent me something. So I can't elaborate on it much, but I'm going to go and pull it up. And I don't know when it happened. It says, in a small Illinois city, a black man dies after officers shoved a baton in his mouth. Now you tell me. You tell me that we should protest peacefully. Sometimes you have to aggressively take what you want. Once the case goes global, the powers that be meet with the family, promising this, promising that. I just need you to do me one favor. What's that? Go before the mic. Tell the people that you want this to be non-violent because you don't want your loved ones' death to be in vain, okay? Because I know what you're going through. You need a hug. And the family come out there and they tell us to protest peacefully. Well, unfortunately, how we protest is not up to the damn family. We're sorry for your loss, but we got this one. Because it's not just about that one individual at that particular time. It's about those that are coming and those we have lost through them. niggas, you won't. Some of you won't even protest. Some of you won't say a mumbling word about what's going on when it comes to police officers because you're scared. You're scared if I go out here, man, I probably wind up going to jail. That's a possibility. But your super stupid ass will wake up in the morning and deliberately go out and commit a crime and go to jail. My. Your parents must be so damn proud. We have a jackass. We have an Uncle Tom. We have a coon. We have a house nigga. We have a field nigga. It's the United States Attorney General, what is it, Daniel Cameron? Black guy. He puts the report together on what happened to Breonna Taylor. He puts it together. Sends it to elected officials who then sit and look and make a decision. And once that decision is made, it is passed on to him and his people. And then they come and they tell us. Now, the problem is, we don't want to speak immature because we don't know what he said. But here's what we think might have happened. Breonna Taylor's name may not have been in that report. He can't do that! This is her judgment! He can't what? Don't tell me what they can't do. So should we see a report? You're damn right we need to see it. You have a black woman. And she could have been a white woman. She could have been Mexican. I would still be saying the same damn thing. Y'all entered and took this woman's home and interrupted her life permanently. There is no defense for absolute wrong. It doesn't matter what color she was. So nobody has been charged with her death. Well, she may as well be alive then. It's as if nothing happened to her. Nobody gives a damn. Now, before we get off into her wounds, let's say a brief hello to Charles Barkley and Chanel O'Quill. A long time ago, a book was out. I think the author name was B.B. Campbell or something like that. But the name of the book was Your Blues Ain't Like Mine. The title kind of speaks for itself. When you are a poor black man, you see things different about us and our situation than the powers that be see. Simply put, what disturbs you the most now does not disturb the powers that be. They live on a lap of luxury. Charles Barkley said, we must remember one thing, that her boyfriend shot a police officer. I don't think we need to remember that because we can't forget he did do that. But somewhere down the line, this nigga done got lost in La La Land. If they came in on so you can be fair, they came in up under a no-knock warrant. They were following orders. Stop right there. We don't know that. We don't know that. First, guess what they said? So no-knock warrant. They had the right to come in like that. Come back. No, we announced who we were. We said police over and over again. And so Walker says, don't forget you have the neighbor that said she heard it. Really? She did? Okay. Then she must come to court and convince us that that's what she heard. The brother had a right. The brother had a legal right to pump bullets in their ass, coming in their home unannounced, looking for someone that does not live there. There's no drugs in that house. The individual they wanted was already in their custody. And you are going to bring up the fact that the man, which you can't fucking be, was protecting what's his. That's all you see. You don't see the dead body laying in there, huh? You don't see that. They was following orders. Probably niggas, but when have black people ever believed anything the fucking police say? We don't have a good report with them. We don't trust them. They have never given us a reason to trust them. I don't care what they put on paper. Prove it. Prove it. You got to prove it to me. You got to prove it to me. Some of y'all been lied to for so long, you wouldn't know truth if it sat in your fucking lap. Everything the police said, well, they confirmed. The same system that once used lynching and legal in one sentence is the same damn system that we're dealing with today. And a system that has never been for us cannot be failing us. We have to aggressively go and get what we must have as black people. You're not going to win with this protest. You didn't win with the protest when it went global with George Floyd. They still knocked us on our ass. They still illegally locked us up. They still pumped bullets in us. And we were unarmed. So today, we protest again. The only way we're going to get a change, we got to meet at the table. We must meet at the table. Now, Shaquille O'Neal. When you get a certain bank account, you don't see things the way we see things. Barkley, O'Neal are in agreement with the decision of the grand jury. So we're just going to take what they said and say, okay, well, it's over with. No, it's not over with. It's not. They can get relaxed. What they want to do. And incidentally, the charge they did give off 3 hours in jail. What his bond's made, he can go, he's enjoying life. Here's what happens when cops are not prosecuted from shooting and killing blacks. Here's what happens. It tells racist white America, y'all can fuck with them too. We ain't gonna do nothing. When y'all see him in a Cadillac, get on the phone and say, don't look like he should be in that. And he's over in the neighborhood. And this house has 2 stories up there. Yeah, he's got 6 bedrooms and he's here. Boy, he looks suspicious. Boy, he black. They're at the goddamn gate. The closet racist white people are coming out more because of what's not happening for blacks and because of the jackass that sits in the White House as acting president until Joe Biden gets there. So when the police department and the system don't respect us and fuck over us, closet racist white Americans come out, drop the hood, drop the robe, walk outside, and they fuck with us too. Because they're going to back their ass up. They're going to back their ass up. Now, before we get to Breonna, to the brother today, Mr. Scott, what about black on black crime? You don't watch my show, you don't listen to me. I speak loudly on black crime every day. every day. I have people cussing my black ass out for speaking on black crime. But I spoke on black crime yesterday. Today is a different day. I'm not speaking about that. I'm speaking about a system that's corrupt. I cannot sit and speak on black crime every day. We know that shit happens. It has its time and place. But you can do it every day. I'm not. We're going to address this issue. So I guess we're done with that. Between 2013 and 2019 in the United States, police killed 7,666 people. And blacks only make up about 13% of the United States population, yet we are gunned down more than any other race in the United States. Breonna Taylor. Bullets pierced her chest, arm, lungs, her foot. The most serious wound was a shot to a major blood vessel. Her life was interrupted because of a corrupt system. Y'all scared to say it. I'm not. The worst they can do is lock my black ass up. But I've been there. I know how to adjust. The same force that the police department keep coming to us with. Black people, wake the fuck up. You got to meet them with that same goddamn fucking force. Check your law book. Check it. Check it. You can't keep showing up at a goddamn gun battle with a fucking pocket knife. You looking to die. You looking to die. Every day they tell you, fuck you. We don't give a fuck. But y'all keep going out there. God be with us. Yeah. Well, we don't want violence because I don't want his name. I want her name to be in vain. I want her death to be in vain. That's just like saying, rest in peace. It's not up to you what happened to the dead. It's not up to you. What you should be saying, instead of rest in peace, is telling the damn living to live in peace. As long as I inflict you with this and you accept it, I will not stop it. Because in my mind, you like this shit. You like it when I beat your black ass. You like it when I shoot you. You like it when I pump 10, 20 bullets in your ass and you die. You like that shit. And then you got a nigga. And then you got a nigga. Then you got a nigga. A nigga. That's got his lips on the white man's ass 24/7. Shannon said, we've tried everything else over and over again. She knows. If you, whatever you allow, it will continue. I was so fucking pissed when the decision came, I cut the tear off and I left. I don't need you to look at it as if this could have been your child, your family member. If I have to ask you to do that and then you look at it that way, then that's just not a genuine concern. I need you to look at it as right is right and wrong is wrong. Either way it go, who they was looking for didn't live there. And they shot and killed her. So, but you want to bring up the boyfriend shooting a cop. Well, I'm upset with him shooting a cop because he should have shot cops. Cops. He should have pumped some bullets in their motherfucking ass. Now you got cops taking a bicycle, rolling over protesters' head, deliberately doing it. Now you want to make it legal for someone to get in an automobile and run the protesters over. But if you can't see What's going on? You that nigga that's lost from 1902. If you can't see this shit. President Obama said it best. Don't accept the world they're trying to get you to live in. But by the time some of y'all catch on, it's going to be too late. Yeah, I'm almost through my bike, clap mouth. Yeah, what about you, bub? Got yours too? Yeah, we coming back. Bought them new shoes you got on. It's comical, right? But it's fucking real. It's fucking real. While you're occupied by all of your electronics, these little devices and shit, that's occupying you away from God, your family, and life, they proudly, quietly fucking over us every day. We are protesting for the injustices against us. But every day, more injustices against us is up there. I mean, it's simple. If you do what you always did, then you'll get what you always got. We still using old methods for new tricks. And that shit pisses me off the most when we say, well, it's going to be the first black, the first female black, the first black. Y'all are the first black shit. Damn the first black. You need to get the first right black in a goddamn seat. Because the nigga you got now, he'll sell his mama out because he's a nigga. He's a nigga. But what that nigga don't know, every nigga took a white man, got a motherfucking day. We through with it? Bye. Get your ass. But they gonna kill him. I don't give a fuck. We still, to this day, you know what? And we're gonna get out of here. One more time, thank God. During slavery, after they got through picking cotton or doing whatever it was, they couldn't rest. They couldn't rest because Master said, hey, nigga, think you can beat that nigga down there? You put a buff behind. The balls, it ain't nothing to me, ball. I just hand me some beans. Come bring him in. Here come the wife, the family coming in. And you become entertainment for the white folk. Some would do tricks for them. Some would tell jokes. And the white man would give them. The year is 2020. The white man still gives. I'm Al Scott with Injustice Investigations. You all enjoy your evening. Remember, I'm not always right, and you are not always wrong. Protesting, it ain't working, people.